Assalamualaikum to beloved lecturer Encik Isyam bin Ismail. We from group 6. The title project is column at ground floor and first floor, beam and slab, suspended slab. Okay, this is our group member. First is me, Muhammad Fadil bin Azman, CF230053. And second is Nur Amirahani binti Muhammad Yusof, CF230049. And third is Nur Aryani binti Azmi, CF230216. And fourth is Nur Rajia binti Sulaiman, CF230210. And lastly, our group member is Putri Nordina binti Muhammad Zaudin, CF230212.
Hello, my name is Nur Amirahani binti Muhammad Yusof and my matrix number is CF230049. So today I will be presenting about introduction of superstructure. So superstructure is a part of a building erected above the ground level, serving the primary purpose of facilitating the intended the use of structure. This include columns, which is a vertical load bearing designed to support the weight of the structure above. And next is a beam, which is a horizontal members that distribute the load by the superstructure evenly across supporting columns or walls. So this is a beam and this is a column. So beam will distribute the load to the column, and slab as a surface integral to the floors or ceiling of a building. The design is flat or horizontal surface. And finishes, which is materials that applied for protective purpose such as paint or cladding. For window, detailed plans outlining the placement, dimension and specification of doors and windows. So next is a flooring, which is a surface materials is covering to the ground level areas. And next is a roofing, is a structure and materials that overhead or covering of a building. Lintels, which is a horizontal support spanning opening such as doors or windows. And last but not least is a paraplates. Paraplates is a low protective walls or barriers at the edge of a roof or balcony. So that's all for me. Thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Aryani binti Azmi, my matrix number CF230216. So my part is column at ground floor. So the ground floor column are vertical structural element that transfer load from beam and slab to the foundation. They bears the weight of the structure above, ensuring stability and strength. Make the material like reinforced concrete or steel. This column must be precisely constructed to maintain the building structure integrity. So for the construction method, firstly we do set it out. For set it out, to ensure accurate position, alignment and dimension as per architectural or structural drawing. So the second one is reinforced work. Reinforced work for column at the ground floor is critical as this column transfer load from upper floor to the foundation. Proper reinforced ensure the column strength and stability durability. After we do the reinforced work, we do the formwork installation. So formwork is a temporary structure used to shape or support wet concrete until it can sufficient strength. Proper formwork installation for ground floor column is essential to ensure the column are constructed accurately and meet design specification. So before we do the concrete, we need to do the inspection first. So this inspection to ensure that all preparatory works are complete and meet the design requirement. Like we need to do the inspection, the size, spacing and vertical alignment, dimension, bracing, and check the cover block also. So After the inspection pass, we do the concrete for the ground column. So this part is very critical step in building construction. This process need to pouring, compacting and curing concrete, which is formwork to create strong and durability vertical load bearing alignment.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Raja binti Sulaiman. My metric number is CF230210. Today I will love to talk about first floor beam and suspended slab. A suspended slab and beam system is a structural design used to support elevation flow, such as first floor of the building. It consists of a reinforcement concrete slab support by beam, which transfer load to column or wall. The slab is suspended above the ground, ensuring stability and load distribution for multi-story construction. At the first floor level, this system allows for functional space above ground level, offering strength, durability, and resistance to stress like bending and deflection. Okay, for construction method for first floor beam and slab, we have setting out, formwork, reinforcement placement, concrete pouring, curing of concrete, and formwork removal, and the last one is inspection. For setting out, the site inspection need to be done to ensure the site is clearance from any debris that can be coming from the ground floor construction. Okay, for the formwork, we need to check the alignment of the column first, and then we can use the plywood or timber to create the side of the beam. We need to support the support to avoid a sagging. Okay, for the reinforcement placement, these bars are placed along the length of the beam, generally at the top and bottom. In area where are the beam likely to experience compression, the reinforcement is placed at the top of the beam. Okay, for the stir up, we need to stir up or link are placed to resist shear force. Okay, for concrete pouring, ensure that the formwork for both the beam and slab is secure, level and alignment. Check for any gap or misalignment that could cause the concrete to leak or set unevenly. We can begin pouring the concrete for the slab, suspended slab, starting from one end. Pour the concrete in a small section to prevent the slab from settling unevenly. After we finish fill up the concrete into the slab formwork, we can do it for the beam formwork. We just repeat the same process as we do with the slab. After we finish the concrete, and when the concrete is half hardness, we can do the next process, which is formwork removal. We need to loosen the formwork carefully to avoid the damage to the beam and the slab. Okay, the last step is inspection. We need to inspect the surface of the beam for any crack, honeycomb, or surface irregularities. We need to make sure that the concrete has been properly vibrate during pouring to eliminate the air pocket and void, especially around the reinforcement. After the formwork removal, check for the surface damage, crack and deflection. And the last one is we need to ensure that everything is level and aligned. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putri Nordina binti Muhammad Saudin and my matrix number is CF230212. So now I would like to present about the drawing method of construction for column, ground beam and suspended slab in first floor. So for the first method drawing, firstly is column, which is the step one is setting out. We need to ensure the accurate position of the column, alignment and dimension as per the architecture and structural drawing. We need to set the reference point for column or benchmark on site for alignment and measurement. So we need to ensure and set up where is the starter bar connected with the column from the starting from the flat footing and up to the ground floor, ground beam, ground floor, and connect with the uh, link of column. So, and the second step is reinforcement work. Okay, so as you can see, this is the example drawing for reinforcement work that the starter bar is connected with the ground floor beam and up to the first floor column.
For the third drawing method for column, which is the formwork installation. Formwork is temporary structure used to shape and support wet concrete until it gains sufficient strength. Basically, we use the plywood or steel to make the formwork, and we need to ensure the formwork panels are clean, undamaged, and meet the requirement of column. After we complete the formwork installation, we can proceed to the inspection and also the concreting work. Okay, for the second drawing method of construction, which is the construction of beam and suspended slab in first floor. Okay, for the first step, which is we need to setting out the beams and the slab, which is we need to set the position of the beam and the slab. Okay, because the beam and the slab is just connected between of them. After we complete the setting out, then we can proceed to the formwork for beam. Okay, for beam, we need to check the alignment of the column, and we need to use the plywood or timber to create the side of the beam, and we also need to support with props over the sagging because it can secure them tightly to wall or columns. Okay, for the second drawing method of construction, which is the construction of beam and suspended slab in first floor. Okay, for the first step, which is we need to setting out the beams and the slab, which is we need to set the position of the beam and the slab. Okay, because the beam and the slab is just connected between of them. After we complete the setting out, then we can proceed to the formwork for beam. Okay, for beam, we need to check the alignment of the column, and we need to use the plywood or timber to create the side of the beam, and we also need to support with props over the sagging because it can secure them tightly to wall or columns.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Fadil Azman. I will continue the presentation. I will take part about the conclusion. This project analyzes the construction of the key structure element ground floor beam, first floor beam and suspended slab. This component ensure a building stability and safety. We focus on each stage of the process, including setting out, reinforcement, formwork and concrete, highlighting the need for precision and adherence to design. Column bear vertical load while beam and slab distribute weight effectively. Through this project, we explore tools like reinforcement bar, concrete, and alignment equipment, emphasizing quality control to prevent failure. Overall, it enhances our practical skill and safety awareness and understanding of construction engineering, preparing us for future challenging in the field. Thank you.